Oh, man. We take it as it comes and we do the best we can with what we have, right? So, I'm on this new thing because, I quit smoking like a year ago, right? And everybody knows if you're a smoker and if you quit, that the first thing you do is you replace that cigarette with, food or something else in your mouth. So anyway, I gained quite a few pounds. I'm at a weight where I don't feel comfortable, all right, with myself. So, also with the diabetes, with the sugar, right? So I started to change my diet, months ago when I found out that I had the diabetes. So I had to, eliminate the sugar and the carbs and different things like that. But still, I'm thankful because the weight didn't go up. The weight stayed the same. All right. So I dropped 1 or 2 pounds. All right. But I'm not satisfied. I need to be at least 25 pounds lighter. Right. So, I discovered these chair Pilates, all right, for senior citizens, all right. So I've been doing that for the past 4 days. They're low impact, and I know you guys see them all over social media. For all you older, grown and sexy, more mature, men and women, you need to try it. It's low impact, and I feel a little bit better. I guess it takes more time because it's not like crazy, and also I ordered and I purchased the Ninja the Ninja Bullet, the juicer. So because I started eating a whole lot of different fruits. So now this is another thing that will help me, the mindset. All right, help with the mindset of getting more healthy and getting more fit. And also exercise helps a lot with the sugar. So anyway, this will be my first day with my my smoothie. I did a pear, banana, pomegranate juice with the ice, and we'll see how it works. It was okay. It tasted okay. Because I eat those fruits every day, so they're just blended together now. And I don't have to chew. I can just swallow. So anyway, y'all, yeah. We have to do better, America. Just do better. Especially, the black community. People don't like it when you say it, especially when a black person says it, okay? And they're, a higher profile, person. We have to do better, black people, in our community, because we are literally self-destructing. We are doing this to ourselves. We cannot blame anyone else. It's no one else's fault. This is 2025, right? The days of, using excuses and, looking outside of ourselves and not taking responsibility and accountability for our actions, the days of that must be over. We have to end that, right? If we expect for our children and our grandchildren and generations to come to, raise up out of the conditions, number one, the mindset, the thinking, the attitude and behavior, all right, the crime, the killing, the homicides, the rapes, the murders, the assaults, the poverty, the unemployment, if we just want to stay down and wallow in that, we're just going to pass that down from generation to generation. And that's what it is. It's a generational curse. All right. And somewhere someone has to begin to change the narrative to break the cycle of that. If not, we will become extinct. That's why they're importing all these people from other countries. We only make up 12-13% of the population. And they are already outnumbering us. All right. So People have every right to be tired and don't want us around. They have every right to. Especially, public places, we don't know how to act, always fighting, drinking. I'm not saying that white people don't do it too, all right? But we're not talking about them. We're talking about us, all right? We're talking about our community, our people. Because all eyes are on us. And that's not to say, that I'm not saying that so we can make an excuse for it. Well, look at them. That's the problem. They're always looking. No. The problem is we're not looking at ourselves. Everybody else is looking. Yeah, we know that. All right? But are we looking? Are we paying attention to how we're acting and why? Ask ourselves why people are looking at us. Right? People don't wake up in the morning and say, let's look at the black people and see what they're doing today. No. Black people are always doing something to cause people to look. Right? Always being extra. Drama. Drawing negative attention. Let's celebrate our greatness. Let's celebrate the positivity. Let's celebrate our children who are doing, fantastic things, making major contributions to society. Let's celebrate that. So I just wanted to drop that this morning, speaking directly to my brothers and sisters. Let's begin to bridge the gap instead of widening the divide amongst ourselves. Right? Let's start there. We can't do it on the outside with any other people. We need to start doing it with ourselves. Right? And stop being afraid to speak up and say something. No matter what someone says, they're just words. Right? No, they're not going to like it. Yes, they are going to retaliate. They are going to say something fly out of their mouth. Doesn't mean you have to react to it or get emotional about it. Right? One thing for sure, if you say it, if you're speaking right, one thing is for sure, they cannot unhear it, whether they like it or not. God gives assignments. Some people, he gives to plant the seed. Another person, he gives to water the seed. And he gives the increase. If you feel compelled, right, to be a seed planter or a seed waterer, I encourage you and I implore you to do that. Because if you know that God put it in your heart, if he gave you that assignment, you know that no form of hurt, harm, or danger can come to you. People will say something because they don't like it. Because it's the truth. It's hard to do the right thing. It's easier to do what's wrong. We need to change that in our community. We need to start doing the right thing. We need to start caring more about one another. Caring enough about one another to stop pulling each other up. Oh, it ain't none of my business. Yes, it is your business. You know why? Because we all live there together. All right? And even if you're not participating in it, you're still there together. So we're lumped in together. So everything that happens there affects every last single one of us. Even if we're not a part of it. It still affects us because we live there. It's a community. That's what community is. We can't just do it sometimes. We have to be consistent. We have to be consistent. All right? So you go ahead, have a wonderful day, and God bless you.